Hello. It's time to hear some good stuff about my community. Enough of all the cyber terrorism and crime talks. Let's begin now. Let's begin with what we have seen so far. Hackers are people who gain illegitimate access to a system. They exploit the vulnerabilities for their own benefit. With this, they are able to earn a bounty in forms of ransom or fame. This type of a hacker is known as a black hat hacker. By doing so, it seems that they are completely against the system. Black hat hackers are mostly involved in cyber espionage. This allows them to illegally enter systems, steal data and reportedly sell the same for an hefty amount. In our culture, the guy who wears black is considered evil. Hence the black hat terminology for this type of hacker. The guy who wears white is normally associated with something good. Hence, all the angels are shown wearing a white robe. But how can a person be good and be a hacker as well? Let's see. White hat hackers are people who are employed by the system itself. They are given all the rights by the owners of a system to bring it down. This way, the owners understand the weaknesses of their system. A very important trait is that a white hat hacker never uses his/her knowledge for malicious purposes. Each fault or a loophole is reported back so that the system can be improved further. In other words, they are security specialists employed by companies. Each flaw detected earns them some bounty. Of course, there are multiple white hatters out there and naming just a few would not do justice to the rest. But there is one name that I would like to bring it up. Search on Google Security Princess. You can read more on this and understand how tech giants are using white hat hackers. Not everything can be either black or white in this world. Thank God. For the gray hat hackers work somewhere in the middle of the two previously explained categories. A hacker can sometimes exhibit the traits of both black and white hats. Let's say a white hat hacker who has identified a flaw in the system uses it against the system itself. This type of hacker is known as a gray hat hacker. Some texts suggest that a gray hatter finds a loophole in a system without obtaining the permission of the system owners. He or she then asks for a bounty for their findings. If not delivered, they make this information available for public use. In any scenario, a gray hatter is at fault ethically. Hence, this type of hacker is again portrayed mostly as evil by our media. A notable example on this section is of Max Ray Butler. Max Ray Butler worked as a computer security consultant. In 1998, Max installed a malicious code while fixing a security hole in American federal websites. This allowed him to gain illegitimate access to confidential information. Max was sentenced to prison for the same. In the next topic, we will be understanding viruses and malware. This completes our topic on understanding different types of hackers. That is all.